5 days to go to Apple's official September 9th event, and I'm just thinking, would the iPhones go extinct? So for all this worth, let's honor the ones that were actually groundbreaking. 2007, the iPhone came out. That was their breakout phone. A 3.5-inch screen, multi-touch, and it was the first phone with an on-screen keyboard. This was revolutionary at that time. Fast forward 7 years later, the iPhone 6 came out, one of Apple's slimmest, and the screen was also bumped up to 4.7 inch and on the plus 5.5 inches. It was called a phablet. I don't know. Well, fast forward a year later, the iPhone 7 came out. This was also groundbreaking because they removed the headphone jack and they replaced it with two equivalents: Apple's AirPods first generation and the lightning connector earphones. A year later again, iPhone X came out. This was common. This was revolutionary. Honestly, that's the only word to describe it, because they changed their design philosophy from a small 4.7-inch display to now a large 5.8-inch OLED screen. They introduced Face ID, and come on, even till today, Face ID still works. Fast forward 4 years later, 2021, the iPhone 13 series came out. Now, a lot really happened within the span of 4 years. They were just switching back and forth. First went to the rounded sides, now went to the boxy side. They also introduced MagSafe. But on the iPhone 13 specifically, they had this diagonal camera setup, which was amazing and still looks good today. They also introduced ProMotion, which is 120 Hz on the Pro phones, and overall, the thing just screams luxury. And fast forward 3 years later, 2024, the iPhone 16 came out. Now, apart from disappointments of Apple Intelligence, let's just focus on its features for all its worth. It had the action button, the camera control button, the A18 Pro chip in the iPhone 16 Pro series, which is, according to Apple, and I think by today's standards, one of the fastest chip ever in a smartphone. And yeah, the phone was also bigger than ever, and you can't go wrong with the design either. But if you look at the track, like from the first iPhone to the iPhone 6 to the iPhone X, at least 4-year difference or 3-year difference, or even from the first iPhone to iPhone 6, 7-year difference. And if you were to give Apple that time now, I don't really think we can actually see anything groundbreaking. And even what was supposed to be groundbreaking, AI, they under-delivered again. So it's really up to them, honestly. The iPhone 17 better be a hit, or we could just say bye-bye to Apple.